What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Doobie Den. It is Saturday night, so that means it's a special edition of the Rev X Wrestling Review. Tonight, we are actually reviewing Backlash, one of the best shows that WWE has put on in quite some time. I'm your co-host Buddha. Fire with me as always, MJ Hat. We are Revolution X, and man, I know you ain't disagreeing
Yeah.
with me on that, right?
No, not at all. Not at all. It's been an interesting week for sure, to say the least. Um, I I know we've went on this week about how things have like Monday sucked, Thursday sucked, or Friday sucked even more.
Right.
But even more so, like today has just been insane. Like personally, okay, for me, I and I hate to throw this out there like that, but I had a problem happen today. My electricity is gone. I'm running my computer off of an extension cord right now that is ran through the whole house to the other end where there is power because half my breaker box fried. So hey Lost In, thank you for the lurk, buddy. I love you, man.
Did you
Um
just go live?
yeah, yeah, he did. He did just go live, and it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We do these things. We do these things. Yeah, man. So all kinds of yeah. I agree with that DM, but I don't know if it's true. You should find out.
Will do.
The whole thing. This like let's open and let's start talking about Backlash because the
Sure.
week's been crazy.
Let's
And
go.
honestly, I lost power in the middle of trying to take these notes. So a special shout out to Aspie Crazy Cat Lady. She stepped in and took over and made some extremely detailed notes. I'm very thankful that she did. She is now an executive producer of the Rev X Wrestling Review. Just so you know, that's a thing. Right, Buddha? We did that. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
thing.
sure.
Okay, good, good. Yeah, so let's move forward. The opening match, the match you got for free. Well, you got two of them. We thought we were just getting one, but you got two. The first one was Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker. Before the match even started, these two were face to face. Breaker came out to the gate. I'm sorry. Breaker came out of the gate running to hit the sphere. Seth just jumped over him, kicked him in the head, and out of the ring he goes. It was funny as shit. The early part of this match was mostly outside the ring. The crowd was really behind Rollins in a big way. I heard "Let's go Rollins" chants a few times, but where Braun really wasn't, where he hadn't been back really, you could like see the rust. You know what I mean? Hey, Vinny, good to see you, man. Welcome in, welcome in.
What's up?
Um, it is going on my schedule. Hell yeah, that's great, Aspie. That's great. I appreciate that. Why am I not seeing that here though? I should be seeing that in this chat, and I don't. That's weird. Um, okay, something happened there. I'll have to fix it. I lost my place. The crowd was behind Rollins. Braun has ring rust. There were more than a few botches during this match, says Dark Tree. I
Agreed.
think there were a couple. Braun Breaker hit so many suplexes that it was kind of insane. Breaker went for the super spear on the outside of the ring and ended up getting kicked in the face for his trouble. Uh, there was a lot of pain and hurt and damage done by both of these men to each other. Um, the crowd was definitely behind Rollins as they were singing to him in the ending moments to try to get him to rally. Uh, Breaker went for multiple Frankensteins, and on the second one, Seth landed on his feet and he kind of hulked up, if you will, and it led us into a spear that turned into a pedigree, which was nice, and then a stomp. Heyman climbed up on the apron. Seth Rollins grabs a chair, and then out comes the Vision. He knew they were coming, so he grabbed a weapon, right? So he takes out Austin Theory and Logan Paul, and it just knocks it out of the park. Um, Seth maintained the upper hand. Stomps all around. Rollins climbs back in the ring and gets speared. 1, 2, ooh. Breaker went for another spear, and Rollins countered into a pedigree. He goes up top for the avalanche stomp, if you will, and gets speared out of the sky for his trouble. 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and the only match I got wrong tonight, by the way. Uh, Braun Breaker, Buddha, your thoughts?
I have to say that this is the first time in a little bit that I've beat you on one of these. So I had Braun
Fair.
Breaker winning this match. this was a solid match to start the night. Like these two put on a WrestleMania worthy match with one another. There was some botches in it to be expected. Braun's first match back in like 6 months or so. So he's bound to have just a hair bit of rust. Overall, though, this was a hard hitting affair that lasted for a good, I think, solid 10 minutes. And I think that Braun Breaker was the right choice to be the winner tonight.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
had to grab the baby.
4 out of 5, and Hat's grabbing a baby.
Yeah, 4 out of 5 for me too. I honestly thought this was a really good match. A solid 4 out of 5. Take us into the next one, Cuzzo.
Well, let's go ahead and get into match 2. It's for the U.S. Championship. Trick Williams defending against Sami Zayn. Little Yachty came out with Trick Williams, and Trick came out to cheers. Sammy started before the match did, trying to attack Trick. Trick dominated the opening of this match. They ended up outside, and Trick did not let up. The commentators are putting over how Sami Zayn has been acting like a dick. The crowd was the biggest factor in this match. You can hear them cheering Trick and booing Sammy, and I think it cements his heel turn. Sammy hit a Blue Thunder Bomb and 1-2-0. You could see Sami Zayn getting frustrated in the latter part of the match after everything that he's been put through by Trick Williams. He was struggling. Little Yachty comes in, hits Zayn with a kendo stick. Trick took advantage and still got a 1-2-0. These guys beat the shit out of each other. Sammy hits a hell
Yeah,
of a
they did.
kick, then goes for a second one and gets hit by a trick shot for the retain. You
Yep.
say 3.5 in this match. I'm giving this one a solid 4 as well.
Really? Okay. Okay. I don't disagree. I can see why you would. These two matches were probably the best matches of the night. Although to be fair,
Dark
I
Truth
didn't
says
get
three
to
and a half.
see I didn't get to see a lot of this show because of the power issues.
Yeah.
So I'm literally winging it on what I've been told, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I wish I'd have got to see the Io Sky and Oscar match, but we're not there yet. We're
Yeah.
not there yet.
Why don't you lead us into match 3 then?
All right, match number 3 was Kit Wilson and Miz versus Danhausen and a mystery partner of his choosing. This whole segment opened up with a video package that was quite funny until we got to the Who's Partner segment, and it turns out to be a mini me version of Danhausen. I think this was a luchador. I couldn't like Taco was in our watch party, and he was like, "Oh, he's from AAA. He's I don't remember
El
which one he is."
Torito
Um,
Mascarita Dorada
yeah.
from CMLL is who it was.
Thank you, Sim Game. Thank you, Matt.
Yes.
Appreciate
Appreciate
that.
it, Sam.
Um, yeah. So Kit Wilson immediately hunted Minihausen. That's what I'm gonna call him here is Minihausen because that's who he was portraying was Minihausen. Uh, but he's a little luchador, so it looks like he can take it. Mini Dude actually looked really good. There was a point where Miz and Kit absolutely dominated over the little guy. Denhausen got the hot tag and absolutely stood tall. Um, Even Wade Barrett was putting over Danhausen. So Kit Wilson starts to leave, and Minihausen gets up and he gets to the stage. Kit gets the advantage and throws him back into the cloning machine. Well, inside this cloning machine, the lights start going on. You can see the curtain moving too. That was the funniest bit. Um, Out comes 6 or 7 Minihausens. There was a whole segment where there was a curse attempt and a mirror is used to send it back to Minihausen that stops a pin. Um, there's a segment with a fire extinguisher, backfires on Miz. It was great. Danhausen eventually got the win though on the foam-eyed Miz for the with via a pump kick. Honestly, this was not my favorite match. I know this probably got a lot of good reviews from everybody else, but for me, this was 2.5. What about you?
This was, I actually have to agree with you. This was, it was okay in some spots. It played good for a comedy act, but I feel as though they stretched this match out longer than it needed to be.
Aspie says Braun Breaker versus Seth Rollins equals 4. Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn is 3.5. And the tag match was also 3.5 just for the comedy level. And that's those wonderful ratings. Those are wonderful ratings.
Yes,
Matt
yes.
says all the mini Hassans are actual wrestlers as well. They're from the midget league, right? Like ain't that what it's called?
Something like that.
ML I don't remember the exact name. And Dark Tree says it too. So I think those are fair numbers. This is where my power cut off. So from this
And
point forward, but go
yeah, go
ahead.
ahead. No, go ahead.
Buddha was trying to take notes. He was at work. I was trying to run an extension cord to get back online, and Aspie took over our note taking. So we've got some of what Buddha wrote down here, which is a lot. Um,
No, it ain't. It's a little bit.
well,
So let me go ahead and get
honestly,
into this match, and then
yeah,
we're gonna add
yeah,
Aspie's notes into this too. So what I said was we didn't get to catch this match because Hat's power went out and I was busy as fuck at work. But these two women put on a WrestleMania worthy match. Oscar tried to hit Io with the poison mist, but Io blocked it with Wade Barrett's notepad. Io wins after hitting the over the moonsault. After the match, both women embrace and show mutual respect for one another. That was the simplified version of it, what I got to see. Aspie puts Io enters and then Oscar. Io, Sky, and Oscar lock in 2 times and don't let go. Oscar pushes Io. Io and Oscar push each other. Io flying double kick. Io on the attack. Oscar takes control, then Io. Io pins and Oscar kicks out. Oscar gets out of the ring. Oscar attacks Io on the ropes, throws her back into the ring. Oscar kicks Io in the face repeatedly. Oscar locks in Io's legs. Oscar pins Io to the ropes. No let up from Oscar. Bitch slapping contest happens and Oscar tries to pin but fails. Oscar locks Io's arm and Io pumps up. She asked, "Does Io have an injured shoulder?" As Oscar kicks the shoulder repeatedly. Probably what they were going for as far as a work in the match. Roly
yeah,
poly
probably.
ending with both on the floor. Io runs to the corner. Io runs to the corner, breezes out of the ring, and slams Oscar's arm over the rope. Io pins
Yeah,
Oscar to the corner, and Io pins, but Oscar kicks out. Oscar pins and fails. Io kick to the face, tries to pin and fail. Io hug and flip. Oscar gets out and pins in a complicated moves. Io gets out. Io headbutts Oscar. Complicated move, and Io gets out again. Oscar pins Io's arm, and Io rolls out. Io locks Oscar in a complicated move, and
does
Oscar tries to get to the ropes to get out and manages to. Io gets smacked into the buckle. Io flips Oscar and Oscar pins. Io kicks out. Oscar tries to run Io into the ropes, but Io dodges and she's left hanging. Io hits Oscar. Oscar hits Io as she tries to do the same. Io pulls the laptop up as Oscar goes to spit in Io's face. Shock on Oscar's face. Io bounces off the ropes and takes Oscar down, both back in the ring. Io's up on the turnbuckle.
Mhm.
Oscar takes Io down and a complicated lock. Io is choking and Oscar is choking Io, but Io gets out. A bitch slap. Io flips Oscar a few times. Io smacks Oscar into the corner and pins.
Yep,
Okay, that was whew.
a lot.
Aspie.
It's very detailed.
I love
That's very
that.
detailed.
I absolutely love that. Just simplify that down for me. I'm a simple minded person, so
I can simplify it for you. Asuka absolutely put up the fight of her life against Io and failed, and walks away with the win here.
that was
That
simple, she
was simple,
said.
she says.
Jesus, that's a lot for simple. Speaking of
Hey,
that though, that like I said, they embraced after the match. They're saying this could have been Asuka's last match in WWE,
like permanently?
like permanently.
I know that
Apparently,
like Matt in chat saying Asuka may be taking some time off. I
well,
wouldn't be surprised if we
uh,
see an injury to write her off.
she put a Twitter, an X up today, or maybe even an Instagram or something. But it was
Yeah,
Frank Sinatra's "My Way," the lyrics to it, and then this happened tonight. So I think she may be done, man. Like just being honest.
that I mean, how long's she been around now?
For a good
A
minute. I
minute?
mean, she was in NXT for a good minute. She was undefeated as the champion of NXT. Came up to the main roster. Wasn't long until she got a title. She held on to it for a little bit. Like she's been there for a solid 7, 8 years, I'd say.
At least, if not
Maybe
more.
longer.
honestly, the Empress of Tomorrow has changed anyway. You could definitely see it, man. She's not the same little uh tee hee girl she was when she first came up to the main roster. She's very angry, and maybe this is just the character she portrays. It might very well be, but it is true. So, you know, you just kind of got to go with the flow, man. Honestly, Aspie, I enjoy your notes, so thank you again.
Yes, I
Uh,
enjoy them. That's
next,
just a lot to read.
cover the John Cena segment, and I'll do the main event.
All right, so John Cena announces a John Cena Classic. Biggest stars in the WWE universe. The fans get to vote the John Cena Classic. Everyone is eligible. They could be crowned John Cena Classic Singles Event Champion. Thanks WWE for taking a chance. Thanks Ova for the idea. Thanks for attention, enthusiasm, love, and noise. He then announces that the main event and last match of the night, Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu, is coming up next.
So, honestly, I was excited for this match too.
I'll be right back.
Um, okay. Uh, Jacob Fatu is very, very crazy. He's very, very intense, I think is the proper word to use here. It's not that, you know, yeah, violence good, Dark Tree. That's a good shout. Um, Jacob Fatu comes out first, followed by Roman Reigns. He does his whole acknowledge me spiel, which if I'm gonna do it, I might as well do it now. Oh wait, you guys can't hear it. Shit. Okay, so I won't. Here, I can send. Yeah, I can. Just a sec. Just a sec. I almost screwed up. I forgot about the thing. Where's my virtual capital? There it is. All right, so now I can do it.
Acknowledge me.
Now I know on the stage you didn't hear it, but the stream did. The stream heard him. Okay. The bell rings. Jacob Fatu stares at the belt. This distracts Roman. They circle. Fatu bounces off the ropes and then locks in with Roman. Roman takes Jacob down, but Jacob gets straight back up. But you're cursed. You're cursed, Dark Tree. You're cursed.
Yeah.
Anyway, uh, Roman Reigns bounces Jacob off the ropes, and Jacob knocks Roman to the floor. Roman Reigns jumps over Jacob. Jacob Fatu already with the Tongan death grip to Roman Reigns very early in the match. Roman doesn't get a chance to recover. Jacob Fatu grabs a handful of hair, and there's a fight outside. They roll back into the ring. Roman tries to break Jacob's arm. Jacob, though, he escapes by punching repeatedly. Uh, Roman then climbs on top and continues going on top of Jacob, like bam, 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 bam. Roman smacks Jacob Fatu with clotheslines repeatedly. Fatu headbutts Roman and drives him into the post, then flies at Roman. Roman dodges. Fatu hits his nuts on the buckle, which is funny as hell. They basically go into just straight up punches at this point. Boom, boom, back and forth, back and forth. Roman locks in with the Superman punch a couple of times. Jacob Fatu clotheslines, jumps, and lands. Then headbutts Roman into the corner. We get another Roman Reigns Superman punch. Jacob kicks out of the pin there. Roman runs around and kicks Jacob in the face into the pole. Roman clears the announce table. Jacob Fatu smacks Roman into the table. Fatu throws Roman back in the ring. We get a spear, then pins Jacob, who kicks out. 1, 2, ooh. Let's see. Where did I just lost my place. 1, 2, ooh. Roman Reigns is psyching up. Jacob Fatu catches Roman Reigns in a sphere, pins Roman, and then Roman kicks out. Fatu runs to the top rope and jumps off backwards twice. Second time, Roman gets up to his knees and blocks, punch like he does that moonsault's what it is. That's what she means by that.
Yeah.
Time Roman gets knees up and blocks, punching. They're barely standing and they're just ugh, ugh. I mean, at this point, this match was pretty good. Uh, Jacob then locks in the death choke again. Roman then uses his heel tactics and pokes Jacob in the eye. pulls the pad off of the corner while he's in the tongue and death grip and forces Jacob to headbutt it. Jacob hits the ground. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns defended his title. So after that, Jacob loses his shit and he grabs Roman again with the tongue and death grip, but he doesn't let go. At this point, referees and Sean Helms and uh not Nick Aldis. Is it Nick? Which one's Raw? What's
That's
Raw
Adam
GM?
Pierce,
Adam Pierce comes out. He gets thrown out of the fucking ring,
which
which
was
was funny.
hilarious.
Jacob, he's a force, and there were interviews after the match. Right, it just didn't stop. Uh, Jacob continues to choke Roman Reigns, and he probably will get penalized. I can just imagine that there's going to be a penalty for his actions tonight. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh yeah, definitely. The fact that he threw Adam Pierce out of the ring, which again was hilarious, but that was probably the worst thing he could have done. Uh, and the fact that he continuously kept locking on the tongue and death grip, even after leaving, coming back, doing it again, and then going up and doing his interview. I would I don't know what the penalty would be, but Roman Reigns said tonight that this would be his last night. So we'll see
I
what
doubt
that.
that though.
I do too, but like it's awful big for him to say something like that.
True, true. I think we've got plenty more still yet. So it's just a matter of wait and see. Overall, Cuzzo, what do you give this event?
I give this event a 4. This was probably
Say
like
hi.
I said earlier. This is probably one of the best events that we've watched in quite some time from WWE. Made up so
I can
much
agree
for
with that.
WrestleMania. There was only one stupid match on here tonight, and that was the tag team. Everything else held its ground solidly, I believe.
Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate that, WD.
Yeah, appreciate it,
Darktree
brother.
says 4.5. I don't normally vote as high as you, but I'm also going to go with a 4. This was a lot better than Mania. I feel like this is the kind of stuff we need going forward, and it would be really good if hell yeah, SB. 4 for the ladies and 4.5 for the men's. So that's pretty good numbers, guys. That's pretty good numbers. Um, yeah, I want to see more of this going forward. I like when they finish storylines and they don't. Oh, thank you, Apocalypse. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, buddy. I got the baby though, so. Oh, she's smiling too. That's funny. Hey. It's good to see you, man. Yeah, so that's about it, I think. I think that's all we got, right?
Oh yeah,
Like as far as the event goes.
yeah. That
You
was
wanna
again. That
open
was
up
a
the
solid event.
stage?
Absolutely, guys. We're gonna go ahead and open up the stage. So if you want to come up and talk with us, talk some wrestling, please come in. Raise your hand. We'll be more than happy to bring you up on the stage. Dark Tree, you were the first up
100%.
tonight, so we will ask you the question.
Hmm?
Overall, as an event, what do you give WWE Backlash tonight?
Overall,
Mm-hmm.
easy 4.5.
Okay.
The
Now, question.
ladies were the
Mm-hmm.
best match of the night.
You
The
beat me to the
way
punch.
the way the way they
Yeah,
did
man.
Asuka and Io was just amazing. The way they let them finish the story and the way the two interacted after the tap.
See, I barely caught the end of that. I
Chef's
got to see
kiss.
them embrace, and I knew that something was up. But I honestly, like, I had actually messaged Hat, and I was like, "Who won the match?" Because I don't know.
Well, I don't know if you noticed this, Buddha, but after Ahsoka left the ring,
Hmm.
Io tried to pull her back in,
Did she?
and she just wouldn't come back in. But Io tried to get her back in.
I'd say it's
So,
just more of a respect thing, but I think Oscar's Oscar was done.
well, I think what it was is I think Io was trying to make sure she got her flowers on the
Right?
way
Yeah.
out.
Well, like as far as that match goes tonight, she definitely got her flowers.
Yeah.
I haven't
think it
seen
was
that
real.
good of a I haven't seen that good of a women's wrestling match in a good minute. Most of it's like just choreographed spots. They fought for a good little bit tonight.
Yep.
Sorry, guys, I had to change a booty. I apologize.
It's all
You're
good.
welcome, Mark.
That's why she was smiling.
Yeah, what did you think, Aspie?
I would have to agree with Dark Trio. Certainly a solid 4.5.
Okay. And what was your favorite match of the night?
I would have to say it was Io Sky and Ahsoka. I was quite surprised at the respect that they showed each other even after the fight
Right.
as well. So Io bowed to Ahsoka and there was just that mutual respect
Right.
after the fight with them.
You
And
don't
you
see
don't
that a
see
lot
that.
anymore.
You
You
don't
Right.
do
see
not.
that a lot.
Right.
You
Right.
don't see that a lot with fights these days. They just generally walk off.
Right. It was definitely good to see the mutual respect between the ladies was great. Hat, what was your favorite match of the night, brother?
Honestly, for me, and it's only because I didn't get to see the last two, but I feel like that the open here was pretty strong. I was behind the Braun Breaker Seth Rollins match. It turned out to be more fire than I gave it anticipation for. I know that we've been waiting on that one for a while, and this is probably just the beginning of a series.
Hmm.
But it for me, this was opening the door. Braun, was this not new music and new gear and new, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Am I mistaken?
I think his
Because
music
I
was the
feel like
same,
that is,
but like his gear and stuff, all that was new.
yeah, that's what I thought. He's had a personality redo, if you will.
Yeah.
So I his involvement with Paul Heyman, I'm a Paul Heyman guy. I've always been a Paul Heyman guy. Even when he was with Brock, to when he was with Roman, to when he was with CM Punk. I am telling you, Paul Heyman will eventually rule the world. He is a genius man. But
I don't think he'll rule the world, but I agree with where you're going with him.
okay, well I appreciate that because I'm really shooting for the fences here. Um, it definitely felt to me like that was my favorite match. What about you, man? What was your favorite?
Personally, I think my favorite match of the night had to be the main event.
Okay.
Like it was when you put two Samoans together, it's going to be magic, and I say that with the utmost respect. Look at when he was facing Jey Uso. Like they had beautiful chemistry in that ring.
Yeah.
So I mean, they just being family, being able to feel that comfortability with another person,
Yeah.
especially in a ring. You know that's sort
Yeah.
of like me saying that to you. You know, I would
Yeah.
feel comfortable enough to be in a ring like that and make magic. We've done it before.
Yes, we have.
What's up, Madrox?
Hey, Madrox, good to see you, buddy. Good
But
to see you. Welcome in.
the main event, it told the story it needed to, especially the aftermath of it. Jacob going just freaking ape shit crazy. Like everybody
Let's.
said, he's a loose cannon. Careful, and he finally snapped. Oh no,
Yeah, that's
I
true.
understand that completely. See,
That's true. See, let me ask this question.
shoot.
Um, Going forward, if Roman is going to have to take the next month off, which is possible,
Mm.
I feel like that's why they hit him so hard with the Tongan death grip. He at least will miss this week. Um, what? Let's say he's gone for a month. Do you think they'll strip him?
No, no.
I didn't think so either.
I seen a very interesting thing on Wrestling Insider or something earlier. that said that Roman's first title defense was 20 days after he won the title. CM Punk's first title defense after he won the title was 64 days. So they're getting him warmed back up to hopefully it'll be at least a decent reign as champion. I don't want to see another 4 years. We've discussed this already. I don't want to see another 4 years, but I'd like to see him hold it for say 6 months at least.
Right. That's fair. I think that's entirely fair. Guys, what about you? Let's go to Aspie. What do you think about Roman and the possibility of him having to take some time off? Do you think they'll strip him, or do you think they'll let him just hold on to that title? Did we lose you, Aspie?
No, I was just thinking. I would hope that he would get to keep hold of it. Because why would they want to strip? If they were going to strip him of it because he's taking a month off, wouldn't this be the time to do it?
Maybe.
I agree with you. It'd have been better for him to lose the title to Jacob than just get stripped.
If they do it, it'll be Monday. It'll be Monday night. So, and that's speculation at best. Don't get smacked down by Baby Hat. Listen, she controls everything. It's Roman, of course they won't, says Vinny. Quick sidebar: my city is getting a Raw at the arena I work at in August. Let's go, Madrox. Send photos, please.
Yes,
send photos.
Love to see it. Dark Tree, what about you, bud? What do you think about the whole Roman Jacob storyline tonight?
I think the match went off great. I think they did a great job. My only concern with Roman taking a month off as champion is they're trying to get rid of this part-timer persona on him.
Right.
They're trying to get rid of that. And if he disappears again on us, people are going to start with those part-timer chants again because he told everybody, you're going to see me all summer. And now he's disappearing again. I don't think it's going to go over well with the fans.
I will say that I have
thank you for the 3.
I have a thing with this. Roman defended the World Heavyweight Championship tonight, which I guess, and if you're watching the stream, you'll see my finger quotations. Technically means he gets the next pay-per-view off.
Technically.
Hence why they have Cody Rhodes and Gunther headlining, which next pay-per-view, or I'm sorry, the next PLE is going to be Clash in Italy.
Clash
I believe.
in Paris.
Right. Is it Paris? I thought
Paris.
it was Italy.
Yeah.
No, it's
Paris.
Italy.
Oh,
it's Italy.
Yeah, shut up, Pat. You don't know what you're talking about.
God, maybe I'm out of the loop, okay?
Come on, you're talking to an Italian here. I'm dying if they're in Italy and I'm not there.
But, I think it's why they went ahead and pushed that storyline to get it started. That way it's got time to build. And Roman taking a month off, it's not going to hurt because that title's not even bothered with in that month. So I could be absolutely wrong, guys. It's just a hunch. But I feel as though that's the reason that they pushed the Cody Gunther match so quickly, was to go ahead and get that build started to maybe ignore the fact that Roman's taking a month off.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see because, the way it runs right now, right. Cody is Raw's champion and Roman is SmackDown's champion.
Yes.
And you're talking about having a month where your champion isn't around on TV.
You're absolutely right.
That's 4 episodes that he's not going to be there. And you got people that are already chanting that he's a part-timer, that he's not really committed. And now you got the belt again, and now you're disappearing again.
Exactly.
And that's where it all comes around full circle. And if they're trying to get rid of the part-timer persona, this isn't going to help.
Couldn't agree more with you.
I just think that maybe it was a bad time to put the belt on him to begin with.
Agreed.
That maybe they should have waited till after June to put the belt on him. That way, at that point, they wouldn't have to worry about the part-timer deal.
And you know, they knew about this since the fact that he came back. You know, he's had that contract. It's been in the contract. So I agree with you. They honestly and truthfully, what I think they should have done: let Punk retained at Mania, let Breaker and Rollins had their match tonight, and then maybe Clash in Italy or the next one after that, whichever would have been. But let them two fight for it and let Breaker actually take the title. Breaker's ready for
Or
that
better
title.
yet, why not have Jacob maybe take the title off of Punk and then have Breaker take it from Jacob?
Jacob was working Drew McIntyre though at the time.
Sure.
So
I mean, tonight, if Punk had retained.
yeah, you're right. It could have been done like that. But
I don't know. I'm just speculating.
It feels like
That's
they
what we
had to do some stuff on the fly, and this is kind of where we're at. All right, guys. So
Okay.
now we're going to open up the stage for questions. So if you got any questions for Hat or Aspie, Dartry, please, if you're in the chat, ask away. Guys, if you got questions, go ahead.
I got one.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do
Okay.
you guys have any idea of what the necessary time off is for both AJ Lee and CM Punk? Because it's being reported that they're both off for an extended period of time.
Everything I've read on AJ Lee says that she's finished up her tenure with the company for now, and there's no reported dates for her. I've actually not seen anything on CM Punk. But
I've seen a
he
couple
was just
reports
there like
on
2 weeks ago, so
I've seen a couple reports on YouTube stating that they're both off long term. Now hers is being reported that it has to do with her mental health.
yeah.
But nobody has said anything about CM Punk unless he's just taking time off to be by his wife's side.
And if that's
which
the case,
would make sense.
Right, exactly. No,
That's possible.
More power to him.
Yeah, that would make sense. That like
I was
telling MJ earlier tonight,
shit.
Family first.
Right. You best believe if that was me in that situation, I'd be doing the same damn thing.
Guess what? I spit in the face of people who think they are cool.
Yeah, you eat that apple.
Carlito.
Aspie, you got any questions tonight?
Nope.
No? All right. Chat, we'll throw it out one more time. If you got any questions for Hat Eye, Dark Tree, Aspie, please feel more than free to ask them in the chat. We'll be more than happy to answer them.
I have a question.
Shoot.
Because we're in ads.
Yeah, great timing.
The question I have, yeah, isn't it? The question I have, Buddha, is when are you going to take a day off?
I would love to be able to. It just don't happen, man. Y'all got to experience it firsthand tonight with me. You got to see how it goes. Like it's never ending.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Welcome to a world of a smoke shop.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
Worker. Sorry about your luck. You sit over and eat that apple. All right, guys. Well, if that's the case, I think tonight we're actually going to wrap it up early. This will be like the shortest one we've done in God and forever. But we will be live again Friday night with another edition of Rev X Wrestling Review, recapping Raw, SmackDown, and any wrestling news that comes in between it. Hat will be live hopefully tomorrow.
Well, hopefully, providing power situation.
So if you're not following him yet, make sure that you do that. If you're not following me yet, please, I'd love for you to do that. It's free. You ain't got to pay nothing. Other than that, man, you got anything else
out of
tonight?
This is a good apple. I miss Carlito.
All right, guys. Well, we thank you all again for coming on. This has been the Rev X Wrestling Review. I'm Buddha Fire. That's MJ Hat. And we will catch you guys on the flip side later. Peace out.
Bye, guys.